Hi guys, how's everyone doing today? I'm so excited to be sprinting. I hope you guys are having a good day. What is everyone going to be reading tonight? I have a couple books as per usual. So I am working on The Writer's Retreat, which is written, I think it's by Samantha Verant. And that's an arc that I'm reading. It's coming out this month. And then A Wonderful Christmas Crime by Jacqueline Frost, which is part of the Christmas Tree Farm mystery series that I love so dearly. I'm about a quarter of the way into that. And then I'm listening on audio to Rusty Murdered Gentleman by Vicki Delaney, which is the first in the year-round Christmas mystery series. And I'm really enjoying that. I only have about a little over an hour left of that. So I'm hoping to finish that probably tomorrow morning when I take Bo on a walk. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with everything. How are you guys doing today? Hi, Princess Peach. Say hi, everyone. I'm so excited about the live. Rough day at work. Oh, I'm sorry. But I won't be reading. I'm playing the Medieval Dynasty game with my husband. I'm in a reading slump. Well, I hope you have fun with the game. I hope it's fun and gets you, helps you to relax and everything after your rough day. Hi, Kathy. How are you doing? Hi, Jill. Hi, Zoe. You said I'm reading What Lies in the Woods by Kate Alice Marshall. Ooh, I hope you like it. I had a good time with that one. I hope you enjoy that thriller. I thought it was really, really interesting. Jennifer said, hi, everyone. Hi, Jennifer. I'll be reading Dead, White, and Blue by Annie McEwen. Ooh, love that series. I hope you enjoy it. And so fun for 4th of July. I cannot believe 4th of July is in 2 days. Hi, Kat. How are you doing? You said, hi, everyone. I'm rereading the Cat in the Sack series, and I'm currently on 12 Angry Librarians. I'm really enjoying this reread. That's wonderful. That's amazing. Yeah, I have book 3 in my cart I need to read. Which one is that? 12 Angry Librarians. It's book 8 in the series. Okay. So I know that's a long series, but it's so good. I love Diesel, the Maine Coon cat. He is so cute. And just so fun. And thank you guys for understanding last week when I had to reschedule sprints. Boaz is doing much better, but it just was not a good moment. I hope you guys can still hear me in my headphones. Did something weird. One moment. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Sure, hoping so. Hello? Let me know if you guys can hear me real quick before I keep talking. Hopefully you can hear me. Thank you, Jennifer. My headphones turned off randomly, and then I was like, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, back to the comments. Princess Peach says we are obsessed with the game. Oh, that is so fun. I love that. I play games sometimes with my husband too, both board games or computer games, and it's just so fun. Hi, Jenny. You say, hey, everyone. I'm in the middle of 2 books, The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood and The Passengers by John Mars. I have the books and audio for both. Oh, amazing. Are you tandem reading them? I hope you enjoy both of those. Hi, Chrissy. You say, hi, Amy. Big news. I've completed 2 series last month. Wow. My reading goal is now at 10 books completed. Highly recommend the Tea Shop Mystery Series from Bree Baker and the Antique Bookshop series too. Ooh, if you're talking about the Seaside Cafe one with the iced tea shop, I love that series. I'm not sure if I've read the Antique Bookshop though. It sounds familiar, which isn't saying a lot, I guess, because I did the Cozy Mystery Release video, so I have a lot. Antique Shop Book Ones. Is that by Laura Gale Black? I don't think No, wait, I have read. I did read book 1. And I remember thinking it was pretty good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hi, Lauren. You said starting the Starless Sea after starting a book yesterday that I strongly disliked. I'm glad you're moving on. I feel like life is too short to be reading books you're not enjoying. Personally, that's just my take. Devin says, my first time on your reading sprints. Welcome. I'm reading Into the Woods. It's about camp counselors at a performing arts camp. Oh, that sounds really fun and perfect for this time of year. Glad your pup is doing better. Thank you. Jill said, I'm going to be reading Ellery Adams' Murder in the Book Lover's Loft. Oh, That series is so fun. I need to continue it. I hope you enjoy that, Jill. Thank you for everyone letting me know you could hear me. My headphones just cut out and I was like, oh boy, tech issues are fun. Yvonne, I can hear you. Hi, I'm reading Vera Wong's Guide to Snooping on a Dead Man. That's wonderful. I'm so excited. I just got the notification from my library that they finally have that on hold for me. I can't wait. I might read that for Summerween because I'm planning on vlogging that for my channel, doing at least 2, maybe 3 vlogs for Summerween over the next. Summerween starts, the readathon that Gabby Reads does is on Saturday, goes to the next Saturday, I believe, so I'm hoping to do 2 to 3 vlogs during that time for Summerween, and I have to figure out a way to get that into that vlog because I'm so excited to read that. I hope you love it. Chrissy said the first book was To Whom the Book Tolls. Yes, I did read that one, and I thought it was pretty fun. I had a really good premise. Grandma Susan said, good evening, Grandma Susan. You're listening to The Unraveling of Julia by Lisa Scottoline. What a nice turnout tonight. Your sprints are the best. Thank you, Grandma Susan. I love doing these. I have so much fun, and it helps me to focus with reading and all of that, which I love. I hope you enjoy your book. Yes. Princess Peach says, Jenny, I loved the Love Hypothesis book. So good. If I ever get out of my reading slump, I'll be reading the Golden Girls Mysteries book. Ooh. Speaking of Golden Girls, you guys will be happy to know I just finished season 1. I checked it out from my library. I watched all of season 1, and I loved it. I thought it was so good. I think my favorite is Rose, but I also think Dorothy is hysterical. And then Sophia and Blanche they're all so funny in their own way. I love them so much. I feel like I'm more like Rose, so I think I relate to her the most. But I loved season 1, so I actually have season 2 on hold at my library. I need to pick that up along with the new Vera Wong book, and I'm really excited. So I hope you enjoy the Golden Girls mystery book when you get to it. I want to go back now and reread it now that I've actually seen the series because I really liked it without having seen the series, only clips of it, so I can only imagine it gets better. Jennifer said, I enjoyed that series at Chrissy. And Ellen said, I'm reading Fatal Reservations by Lucy Burnett. Ooh, is that part of the key lime, it's called the Key West, oh wait, it's the food critic one. I need to, Lucy Burnett. Key West food critic. There we go. Oh, how fun. I hope you enjoyed that. I feel like that's such a good summary series because of the location. Chrissy said, reading Darcy Hannah's Blueberry Festival and also Curses Boiled Again. I remember you or Tiffany had recommended it, and I wasn't sure I had it, but I found it now, so it's on my July TBR. Ooh! I love both of those books, so it could have been me, but I think Tiffany also likes at least the Darcy Hannah series. I'm not sure if she's read the other one. I won't speak for her, but I love both of those series. So the Blueberry Festival one, the ending, oh, wow. Also the blueberry pie from that. I think I'm going to make that blueberry pie for a 4th of July meal this weekend because it's blue and it's delicious. So yeah, that's all the excuse I need there. I hope you love both of them. Devin said, I still need to figure out my TBR for Summerween. I do too. I think for the vlog, I'm going to do a Scooby-Doo bingo round and combine that with the prompts because the prompts are fairly vague, a mystery or thriller, which for me is almost everything I read. So I'm going to do the Scooby-Doo, I think, board game with it, and it'll be real fun. But I need to figure out my TBR too. I'm really excited, though. I hope you have a good time with it. Chrissy said, I've been binging season 1 too. It's so funny. It's hysterical. I love it so much. I just love it. I'm so excited to watch season 2. Do you guys have a favorite season of the Golden Girls? Is there a best season? Because it's just so funny. I love it. Princess Peach says, yay, I knew you would love the series. I love Dorothy and Sophia. Their banter is so funny. I absolutely adore them. They have my heart. And then Sophia with her Sicilian heritage makes me happy because I have some Sicilian heritage too. So it's just funny the way she has different, I like all of her memories and things. And then I love Rose and her monologue stories. And all the other girls are just sitting there not getting any younger, Rose. Wrap it up. I just love her. I can quote the show. That's amazing. I would like to get to that point eventually, but it'll take me a while. Chrissy said, Jennifer, I was so sad when it ended, but I'm glad we got closure from the Iced Tea Shop series. The other series I just wished gave us one more book to wrap it up, but it is what it is. Yeah, it is sad when that happens. I just finished the last book in the Seaside Cafe mystery series, and that was just, that just hit hard. Oof, good book, though. Molly said, hi, Amy and everyone. Hi, Molly. Welcome. What are you going to be reading or working on tonight? Jennifer said, so many good series are too short, Chrissy. Yes, absolutely. I second this to the nth degree. I can think of the Popcorn Shop mystery series, the Friend for Hire mystery series. There are so many good ones. They're too short. Chrissy said, I found my copy of the Golden Girls Cheesecake book randomly at Walmart. Like, what are the odds that I would find it? That's amazing. Oh, I'm so glad. I hope you love it. I honestly really want to go back and reread it now because, like I said, I really enjoyed it having very little background on the characters, but now that I have more background on the characters, I know I'm going to love it. Jill said, loved watching the Golden Girls when it was on TV. Oh, it is so fun. I love it. I really, really love it. I've been watching that, and then this other cartoon from Hanna-Barbera. It came out a little bit after the Scooby-Doo Where Are You series. It's called The Funky Phantom, and it's basically a very similar setup to Scooby-Doo, where it's got 3 teenagers instead of 4, and then they have a dog who's a goofball, of course, and then there's a ghost, the Funky Phantom, who's from 1776 that they accidentally release into the world, and he and them all solve like mysteries together, and it's very much like Scooby-Doo, and I love it. There's only 1 season. It came out, I think, in like 1971 or so, but yeah, I really, really love it. So that's been my cartoon watch recently. Well, I said I will be reading a short story from Stephen King's Night Shift and then continuing with The Staircase in the Woods by Chuck Wending. Ooh, The Staircase in the Woods. That sounds very ominous. Creepy cover. The Mystery of a Strange Staircase in the Woods. Oh yeah, definitely horror. It sounds good, though. I hope you enjoy it. I think I'd be too scared to read it, but it looks really good. I love the cover, too. Chrissy said, it's so funny when you had Partners in Lime. I'd finished the series that night. You uploaded, so I was like, dang, Amy. Yeah, there it was. Hi, Zena. How are you doing tonight? What are you going to work on or read? I'm going to show you guys Boaz right now. He's, like, snoozing. Okay. There he is. He does this, like, full face. Like, he completely sticks his face into his pillow or blanket or whatever he's cozy up on. And just, like, it's completely, like... he just completely full face into whatever he's sleeping in, which doesn't look super comfortable to me, but he seems very comfortable. Yeah. See, April said, hi, Amy. To be honest, as an avid Golden Girls watcher since 1985 who knows the series backwards and forwards, I couldn't get into the book. It didn't feel true to the characters to me. I could see that. If you know them so well, I'm sure it's hard, especially with the different medium and everything. But I'm glad you enjoy the show. Do you have a favorite season? I love season 1, so I'm really excited to go into season 2. Is there like seven seasons? I'm going to see. Golden Girls. I want to say there was like 7 seasons. 7 seasons. Okay. So I have a good way to go at least. Molly said it does. It's good so far. I found it not too scary, but that may be me. And also I'm not halfway through it yet, so it could get scarier. Yeah. I'm just like horror. Just no. I think it's like anything that's like kind of supernatural or paranormal. Like I'll read cozy mysteries with a little bit of supernatural paranormal, but they're cozy, so they're not like scary. But if it's supernatural and it's scary, no, I'm like, I can't, I don't know. It's too scary for me, especially like the idea of like ghosts or like haunted houses, like really freak me out. I'm like, no, I can't do it. But I'm so glad that you're enjoying it. Princess Peach said he's so cute. Thank you. April says tonight I'm continuing Midsummer Mysteries. Ooh, I hope you enjoy that. Molly said, oh, how is Boaz? He is doing well. Basically, he was having a lot of I'll spare you guys the details, but he had a lot of GI issues that weren't great, kind of low energy, wasn't feeling good as a result. And they switched him, the vet gave us this like hydrolyzed protein diet. I guess it's like not a vet clearly, but I think the proteins are like processed down so they're easier for dogs with food sensitivities, because we think that's the issue. So he's been on that since last Thursday, so almost a week now, and so much better. I mean, he's not like 100%, but he's like 85 to 90% better. So it's so much better. So we even have special, like, what's TREATSs that are of that same nature and like a wet food for him. So we have not given him anything else. And then we will very slowly introduce some other things to see if we can hopefully get him back to his favorite Chewy and stuff like that, because we had to take those away, which I felt so sad for him because he loves Chewies. But once we get everything settled, we'll try to slowly introduce like one thing at a time. So otherwise, he's doing great. He's got a checkup next week just to follow up and get his shots, because he needs his booster shots, because he was going to get them the other week, but because he wasn't feeling well, they put the shots off because they didn't want to add that into everything else. So thank you for asking. Chrissy said, my sister just got the newest Lee Hollis book in the Maya and Sandra series. Oh, have you read that series? That's one I'm really, really interested in snagging. I've read the Poppy Harmon series from him, but I need to get into some of his other books. They look so good. Kat says, Boaz is adorable. I'm glad he's feeling better. Thank you. Me too. I was honestly so stressed out last Thursday, but I'm so happy, and the vets were great. He said, yep, 7 seasons. Jennifer said the Maya and Sandra series is really good. I have to get the latest one. Yes. I'm hoping actually on this first sprint to get my new Cozy Mystery Release video up, because I got a bit behind with everything recently. And I was just talking about that one in there, and I'm really excited. It looks good. Well, I said, yeah, I get it, especially films. Can't watch those. No. I can't even watch like CSI or Criminal Minds. Like, a lot of people in my family are very into those kind of shows, and I like the premise. Like, I enjoy the general show with the mystery and like the detective work and all of that. But then I end up just looking over my shoulder constantly because I feel like someone's going to like jump out at me, and like I get so paranoid. So I'm like, no, I'm good. Hello, I say hello everyone. I just walked in from work. Happy to see some cozy chatting and sprints happening. Yes, we'll start our sprints really, really soon. But I'm so glad you're back from work. And what are you going to be reading? April says, I love all the seasons, but I have a favorite episode, A Little Romance, episode 13. Ooh, okay, I'll have to double check that one. Princess Peach said, all the seasons blend in for me, so I'll have to look up episodes so I don't spoil it. Thanks. And Molly said, oh, I'm so glad he's feeling mostly better. Poor baby. Yeah, poor little guy. April says, does the vet have any theories on why he would suddenly have those issues? Isn't he 3 or 4? He's 4. So his previous owners weren't super big on the vet, so they knew he had some kind of like sensitivities. Like, they told us he was poultry free, so we did avoid all poultry, so he hasn't had any of that. But he was having like skin issues and stuff when we got him, like very flaky and like lots of like licking on the paws and stuff, which I believe can be like a sign of food allergies. So I just don't think we had like enough background information, so we're getting them kind of explored and figuring it out basically. So we're kind of starting from scratch in terms of what we know about his health for the most part, except for like the poultry free and stuff. So yeah, we're kind of stumbling around a little bit right now, but we're glad we finally found a food that he's really doing well on, feeling very good on. And we didn't have like any medical like vet records. So yeah, it was just kind of going in blind with what we were feeding him for the most part. So unfortunately, I guess the food we picked wasn't one that agreed with him. And even then, whatever they were feeding him, he was having like skin issues and like very flaky skin and like a lot of like licking of his paws when we got him. So I don't even know if that food was like perfectly aligned with what he needed. So we're just kind of figuring out what he needs still. So yeah, I don't know exactly, but kind of where we're at. And then unfortunately for him, he does also need to be neutered at the end of the month, which I feel a little bad for the guy, but he'll be fine. Chrissy said, I haven't read yet, but I have all the books. I haven't read them yet, but haven't read yet, but I have all the books, but I have a mountain still. Yes, the TBR, it's so real. I'm never going to finish my TBR. It will outlive me, I'm positive. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and set us up for our first sprint here. Let's see, Princess Peach's episode 21 of season 1 is my favorite, but honestly, I have too many. Ooh, let me see which one that was called. 21. That one was hysterical. Yes, I agree. I really, really liked that one. Breezy says, I'm not sure yet what I'll be reading. I have so many started at the moment. I absolutely feel you. I'm in the middle of 3 books right now, so we're going to see. I'm not sure which one I'm going to pick up, but we're going to see. I also kind of feel like baking a little bit. So I might do a little bit of baking and listen to Rescue Murder Gentleman by Vicki Delaney on this first one and then like settle in on the next one. I don't know. But if I go off camera for more than like 5-10 minutes, it's because I'm baking. April says the flu. Yes, that one was hysterical. It was so funny. Anyways, guys, happy reading. We're going to do a 50-minute sprint, and I think I'm going to go and bake while I have some energy right now. I'm going to bake, put it in the oven. It's going to be great, and we'll catch up in a little bit. Hi guys, how was that first sprint for you? It was really good for me. I got a lot of audiobook reading done. I have only 31 minutes left of Rusty Murdered Gentleman by Vicky Delaney. It's really good. It's the first in the year-round Christmas mystery series, which I've been meaning to read forever. So I'm so excited. I'm finally reading it. It's really good. And then I baked cinnamon rolls, and they're in the oven. And this house smells so good. I wish I could like pump it through the screen to you, but it smells so good. I haven't made cinnamon rolls in so long. So that was my reading sprint, was mostly listening to my audiobook, and then I was just working on my thumbnail because I'm going to post my new Cozy Mystery release video on this next sprint because I have everything now. Just gotta do the description, but everything else is uploaded. So I just need to hit publish once I get the description. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm actually going to physically read. I think I'm gonna start with the Writer's Retreat for a change of pace with the thriller because I've been listening to the cozy all day. So that is my plan. Let's see, where do we start off? Yeah, several of you were commenting that episode 21 of season 1 of The Golden Girls, The Flu, is especially hilarious. It was really funny. Princess Peach said, I started reading it when they talk. I can hear their voices from the show. I'm so glad you're liking The Golden Girls mystery. I hope it gets you out of your reading slump and you love it. Chrissy's laughing. Princess Peach read 16 pages and made tea. Delicious. I need to make some more tea. I'm drinking this blood orange rooibos from Trader Joe's, and it's the last bag. I always get so sad when I use up a tea I like. I need to get some more soon. Yvonne says, yum. Yes, I'm really excited. It just, I don't know. Do you guys like hot drinks still in the middle of summer? Because I know some people don't want to drink like hot chocolate or hot coffee. Like they'll go for iced coffee or iced drinks or lemonade, which makes sense when it's hot out. But I'll drink hot chocolate any day of the year. I love it. Coffee, cookies, and books. I love your username. I managed about 50 pages. Amazing. That's wonderful. Christy watched Jeopardy. Awesome. April said, I needed 4,000 more steps, so I put Murder on the Orient Express in my earbuds and took a hot walk. Good for you, April. That's awesome. I've definitely been getting more steps in since we got Beau, since I usually take him for a good morning walk first thing, and it's just so nice. But I loved Murder on the Orient Express. I hope you like it. Pirates had just got here, but planning on reading The Briar Book of the Dead by A.J. Slatter. The Briar Book of the Dead. Ooh, what is that? Ooh, that's got a creepy, fun kind of cover. Gothic fairy tale. Ooh, that sounds very interesting. I hope you enjoy that. And welcome. Molly said, I finished my short story, then read 7 pages of Staircase in the Woods. I hope you like it. Kat said I got to 24%. Yum. Cinnamon rolls. I love all things cinnamon flavored. Yes. I do too. I don't make enough cinnamon things. I'm very much a chocoholic. I mean, let's be real. Could eat chocolate chip cookies or chocolate brownies, and nothing else. And then I do love some fruity flavors. Like I love my lemon. I love blueberry, anything especially. But I need to make more cinnamon things. I actually have this really good recipe for like a snickerdoodle cupcake. So it's like a vanilla-based cupcake, but then like a cinnamon frosting. The cinnamon frosting, I could just sit there and eat the frosting and nothing else. It is so good. Maybe I need to do that for like a fall video. The I'm with you, cinnamon flavored. Chrissy says, oh my goodness, I can't wait for your July release video. Me too. I'm so excited. I was trying to get it up before July, but with everything at the end of last week with Boaz, I just got kind of behind on everything. And then I spent the weekend catching up on work for freelancing. And then now I'm catching up on YouTube. So I'm so excited to finally have it up. I think it turned out well, and there's 24 new releases in it. So I'll have that up on this next sprint. Jennifer said read 8% and Dead White and Blue. Amazing. If you're enjoying it. Chrissy said, I don't really like hot drinks. Well, if you don't like them any time of year, then there you go. And you love hot tea. Yes, I drink hot tea every day. Every single day. I don't really like iced tea because I feel like it tastes watered down. Like I feel like you have to add a ton of sugar or sweetener to make it taste better. And I just love like a cup of peppermint tea or, herbal tea on its own. So Jennifer said, in the summer, I'll usually only drink hot drinks in the morning. That makes sense. And I typically drink my hot tea first thing in the morning, but I usually have a cup with me during the day, and I like to drink chamomile or like kind of sleepy time teas at night, because sometimes I have some insomnia, so that helps if I'm need some help to relax or anything. Jill said, read 36 pages of Murder in the Book Lovers Loft. Amazing. Oh my goodness, which book is that in the series? Book Lovers Loft, Ellery Adams. That is book 9. Oh, that's the most recent one. Wow. Oh, what a cute cover, too. I just love that. Absolutely love that. Coffee, cookies, and books. Still prefer my coffee hot no matter the weather. Yeah, I don't know. I don't drink coffee, but I definitely like my tea hot no matter the weather. It could be 100 degrees out and I'm still drinking my tea hot. Yeah. April said, what do you put in your tea, Amy? Do you use sugar or milk or anything? No, I just drink it straight. The only time I add anything to my tea is if I have a sore throat, whether it's like allergies or a cold. Maybe I'll put like a teaspoon of honey, because I feel like that kind of coats like my throat and it feels better. But other than that, I don't add anything to it, just the water and the tea leaves or tea bag. And yeah, I don't know. Kat said, I have to drink hot coffee or hot tea, no iced for me. Yeah, I just don't like it. I don't know. It just doesn't, it tastes very like weak with the flavor usually. Princess Peach says, I still drink hot herbal tea all year around and iced matcha tea in the morning. That sounds refreshing. Zena, I read 20 pages of It Makes You Happy by Julie Olivia, a fall-themed 90s romance. Ooh, I'm in the mood for fall, so I'm going to start a witchy cozy mystery in the next sprint. That sounds lovely. I am so excited for Summerween. Just this whole month, I'm like Christmas in July, Summerween. I'm just going to be reading fall and winter, like holiday books, and ignoring the fact that it's like 90 plus degrees out because it's too hot. Jill said, I'm a chocoholic too. Woo-hoo. Yeah, I love chocolate. It's the best. Princess Peach, my favorite hot tea is lavender chamomile tea with honey. Oh, that sounds so good. Yeah, I absolutely, that all those flavors, delicious. I love lavender tea. I have this blueberry lavender tea that I love. I love chamomile. April says, you have to try those blueberry bake shop muffins. You will love them. The topping makes them next level. Ooh, from like the Bake Shop Mystery Series. Ooh, that sounds really good. I loved the blueberry pie from the Murder at the Blueberry Festival by Darcy Hannah that I did in my Cozy Mystery baking blog. I'm planning on doing another one of those hopefully this month or early next month, because I had so much fun doing all the baking from those books. My best friend is a dingo. I don't like chamomile. It's like an acquired taste. I don't think I liked it at first. Zena said, I love hot tea and drink it every day too. Decaf English breakfast and peppermint are my favorites. I love peppermint. Sometimes I'll have English breakfast. Usually I go caffeine free. Occasionally I'll do like a cup of green tea. And if I'm like super sleep deprived, black tea. But it's usually just herbal tea all day long. I love peppermint. Anything is so good. Kelly said, reading Sleep Tight by J.H. Marquette for sprints, but also listening to 12 Slaves of Christmas and Audible, loving them both. That's amazing. I love how those are two different flavors, completely different sides of the mystery spectrum, in terms of one being like very intense and scary and one being very cozy. And I love both of those books, so I hope you love them too. Yvonne says, I drink hot drinks year round. I have a lemon tree, so I make a lot of lemon flavored goodies. Oh, that's wonderful. One of my favorites is lemon blondies. Easy and very good. That sounds good. So I like the idea of lemon bars, but every time I make lemon bars, I'm never fully satisfied. Like, I've never found the recipe. So maybe I need to try like a lemon blondie, because that would be good. It'd be like a lemon, flavored like bar. I don't know what it is with me and lemon bars. Like, I've never been able to quite nail it. It's never like bad. It's just never great. Like, and I want it to be really good. That sounds delicious though. Hi, Em. You said hello, just in from work. Amazing. You're just in time for our second sprint. My best friend is dingo. Tea is so good for you. I love it. And I love green tea. And I think green tea in particular has some specific benefits. And I just adore it. I love anything fruity flavored, mint, chamomile. I don't love the super earthy tea. Like, my husband will drink like ginger turmeric tea, and for me that's just a little too like earthy. tasting. I'd have to sweeten that if I wanted to drink that regularly because it's just a little too much, but I do love it. Jill said, I drink iced coffee in the morning, and if I get to Barnes & Noble on my day off, I'll get a dragon fruit iced tea. Hot coffee and tea I leave for the fall and winter. That sounds really refreshing. Dragon fruit iced tea. See, that sounds good. That sounds like a really fun treat. Molly said, I definitely like hot or cold. It just depends on how hot. Also, the cinnamon. Yes. Ooh. If those know the recipe, I sent you on Instagram. Oh, okay, perfect. I will go back to that one because the topping, that intrigues me. Princess Peach said the tea helps with stress and helps me sleep. I agree. I think there's just something very cozy about tea or hot beverages in general, but I feel like peppermint tea any time of day is just so relaxing. With like you said, stress, I feel like it helps me to sleep. I like a sleepy time. I have one that's like chamomile. I think it's got some valerian root and like lemon balm, which are supposed to be good herbs for sleep. And I just find that to be so relaxing and just helpful. So I agree. It helps me a lot as well. Molly said Starbucks had a lavender theme for a while recently, and I really liked it as a frappe. Ooh, I love lavender. That sounds really good. Christy said, I love Arizona Arnold Palmer iced tea. Ooh, that sounds really delicious too. Man, Molly says peppermint is my favorite herbal tea, and mint is another favorite flavor, especially in a hot chocolate. Yes, I have a hot chocolate with mint, and it's divine. It is so good. I almost love it as much as my rich hot chocolate on its own, but it's so good. And I agree, peppermint or mint, anything, I'm all over it. It's so good. Molly says, hi, Em. And Princess Peach said, I'm actually drinking out of my Golden Girls mug. I can't have much caffeine because of anxiety, but matcha I can handle because it has less. And also L-theanine, which is slow releasing and calm. Yes, I'm actually the same way. I can't do much caffeine. It makes me very jittery, like very nervous, very on edge. I feel very stressed out. So I pretty much stick to green tea, and that helps a lot because I feel like it doesn't have the same like the higher levels of caffeine, and that has like the L-theanine as well. And I love your Golden Girls mug. I got my Scooby-Doo mug here, which I love. Gotta love it. Regina said, hi, just joining, reading Thrown for a Scoop by Dana Mentink. Welcome, and ooh, I am so jealous. I love that series. I hope you enjoy that book. Erica says, when does Summerween take place? Is there a host? So I believe, at least the one that I typically hear about is the one by Gabby Reeds, and hers is starting on the 6th, so Saturday, and I think goes for Saturday to Saturday. So you can check out her channel. She's also got like an Instagram for it, but it's really fun, and I'm planning, and I think some people just, whenever they want to, like in July, will kind of do like their own Summerween, reading if they want to, just for the fun theme, like people with Christmas in July, same kind of thing. But if you're looking for like an official readathon, I would check out Gabby Reeds. Em said, I just had a picnic tote delivered. It comes with plates, utensils, and such. I can't wait to pack some delicious food and a book and go to the beach. Oh, that sounds so fun. I love that. How awesome. I hope you have the best time. Regina said, I have a hot cup of coffee every morning. I love the smell of coffee. I'm really grateful my husband drinks it because I can't drink coffee. It's just too caffeinated for me, and I don't love the taste, but I love the smell so much. I just love it. It smells so good. Em says, hi, Molly. And Molly says, that sounds so cute, Em. Yes, it does. That sounds really lovely. Erica said, some people are already vlogging it. I'm going to check it out. Thank you. Yes, definitely. I believe hers officially starts on the 6th. Man, I'm going to double check it now because I'm like, I am, July 5th, I think. Yep, July 5th through the 12th. So that is Saturday through Saturday. I have the dates right, or the days right, but not the dates. So it's the 5th through the 12th. So yeah, I know a lot of people just do their own Summerween thing as well, or you can look at her. She's got some fun prompts that I'm planning on following, and I'm planning on doing hopefully at least 2 vlogs for Summerween. That's kind of a fun thing, because any excuse to escape the summer heat mentally, I am all for. All right, I think we're caught up on comments just about. Princess Peach, I love going to the river and bringing a book with me. I did that a couple weeks ago with no cell service, just the sound of the water, and it was so relaxing. Oh, that does sound lovely. I love the sound of running water or rainfall, any type of water. I think it is very calming. That sounds beautiful. Absolutely lovely. All right, guys, I'm going to set us up for another 50 minutes, I think, if that sounds good to you guys. I'm going to get this video up right away, and then we're going to read The Writer's Retreat by Samantha Verant, which is a thriller arc for a book that's coming out, I think, at the end of this month. Chrissy says, rainy days are the best book days. They are. They are. I'm so hoping where I live we get monsoons, and they usually start in like mid to late July, so I'm really hoping they come soon and cool down and bring some rainfall because I just love the monsoons so much. All right, guys, happy reading, and we will catch up in a little bit. Hi guys, how was that sprint for you? I got my cinnamon rolls out and made some icing, cream cheese like icing for them, and ate one and it was really good. And then I posted my new Cozy Mystery release video. So that is now up. And then I'm 26% of the way into the Writer's Retreat thriller. So far it's going really good, very fast paced. I'm really curious to see where it's going to go. But how is that for you? The little one over there is so passed out now. Let's see, I think we had some people pop on. We were talking about rainy days and M's that Princess Peach loves to read. Yes, there are a couple of rivers and lakes around here where I live also. Sounds lovely. Princess Peach says, Chrissy, yes, I love rainy days and reading and also sitting in my chair at the window and watching the snowfall. I'm so ready for cooler weather. We are so hot and humid here. Come on, fall, I'm ready. I agree. I mean, we're not humid here. It's dry as can be in Arizona, but it is so hot here. I'm very much ready for rain, snow, monsoons. So I hope you get it soon as well. Angela said, hey, just popping on. We got our first monsoon rain today, and I love it. So needed. Oh, I'm so envious, but I'm so happy for you. That's wonderful. Hi, Mr. Francie. You say popping in to say hi. Glad to finally make another sprint for the first time in ages. Hope everyone's having a sparkling start to their July. Hugs to all. I'm so glad you made it, and I hope you're having a wonderful start to July as well. Jennifer says, hi, Mr. Francie Reads. Glad you could make it. Hi, Simone. He said, hi, everyone. I'm late to the party as usual, but delighted to join you all now. I just started a new series, Books Can Be Deceiving, a library lovers mystery series. Ooh, I love that series. Actually, I haven't read one from that series in a long time, but I've read at least like 10 from that series, and I really liked it, so I hope you enjoy it as well. Glad you're able to hop on. Hello, he said hello from Indonesia. It's currently 7:47 a.m. here. Glad I still have time to join you. Me too. That's so amazing. It's so incredible how we can all be together from different parts of the world like that. So happy you're here. Princess Peach says, I'm reading some scenes out loud to my husband, and I even have their voices down pat. Oh, the Golden Girls are going to kill me. They're so funny. I'm so glad you're enjoying the mystery with them. Jennifer said, read another 7% in Dead White and Blue. Awesome. And Kat got to 30% and watched/commented on your new video. Thank you. So many great new cozies this month, right? I feel like July has some of the most, July and October and April seem to have some of the best cozy mystery releases for me, at least with series that I really like to read. So I'm always so extra excited for those months, and this one was no exception. We have a new one from the Baker Street Mysteries, the Golden Motel, the Lazy Bones Bookshop, the Cat in the Stacks mystery series. So many wonderful ones. But thank you for watching, Kat. Coffee, Cookies, and Books says I'm at page 174 of All In. Really enjoying so far. That is wonderful. Excuse me, I am a morning person. Really enjoying so far. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. April said, I have the boys their supper, baked potatoes, and chicken apple sausage. Ooh, yum. And read Your Only Old Once by Dr. Seuss. I'm sure they appreciated that. That sounds really good. Carmen said, hi, everyone, just joining. Hi, Carmen. I hope you're having a good day. Jill said, read another 39 pages of Murder in the Book Lover's Loft. Wonderful. That's another series I really need to pick up again. Chrissy said, read 2 chapters in my Blueberry book. It's so far, so good. It's good so far, I'm sorry. I'm reading along with the Audible recording. It definitely helps since Spotify is a distraction for me. I have 3 different book playlists, and there's fireworks near me at the moment. Oh, yeah, that... I'm usually able to tune out white noise, but fireworks would be very distracting, so I'm so sorry. But I'm glad the Audible recording is helping with you to stay focused on what you're reading, because that definitely would be really distracting. All right, let me give another minute, see if any other comments come in. Let's see. You have your noise canceling headphones. Those help. Yeah, this has a noise canceling function, and that can definitely help if it is noisy, or if someone's vacuuming or something like that. That's kind of very disruptive. Excuse me. I'm a big morning person, so sometimes I get yawning at the end of the night here. Zena says, read another 30 pages. The Sprint, amazing. You started It Takes a Witch by Heather Blake. Ooh, I think I read one from that series. Or maybe it was her, what was it called? It was like her potions one. No, I never read the Wishcraft mystery series, but I read her other one. What was that called? I liked book one, but I remember it had a lot of romance in it. It was the Magic Potion mystery series. That's the one. So I remember liking it, but I just had a bit too much romance at the time for me. But I'm wondering now if I should go back and read book 2 and maybe listen to it on audio. I feel like I might like that more. I don't know. But that sounds really lovely. I hope you enjoy it. It looks like that's book 1 in the Wishcraft mystery series. Is this your first time reading Heather Blake? April said, I like to put rain sounds on when I'm reading. It covers up the background noises so I can focus and creates ambiance. That sounds really, really nice. Occasionally I'll put on ambiance music or like a soft instrumental. For the most part, I just listen, or like just, I just read with my eyes, or I listen to the audio, one or the other. Angela said, I'm listening to Class Reunions Are Murder. Excited about this new series. I've seen a lot of people talking about it. I have too. I really want to read that series. I hope you end up enjoying it. Princess Peach says, I need some of those headphones. Fireworks are driving me crazy. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, fireworks are loud. I like fireworks. They are really beautiful, but honestly, the noise, I don't know, puts me on edge after a while. So I definitely recommend noise-canceling headphones if at all possible. I feel like they help. And if you're ever traveling, like on an airplane or something, they're an absolute lifesaver. If you have, if there's like a baby that starts crying, or I don't know. The last time I was on an airplane, there was like a kid one row over who was like playing on their tablet, which was fine, but they had the volume on max for this like mobile game that they were playing on their tablet, and the parent wasn't doing anything, and I was like, why? Like, I don't know. And they like offered headphones for free on the airplane too. So even if they had like forgotten headphones for the kid, it was like they had the headphones right there for them. They were offering everybody. I was like, oh, but the noise canceling headphones helps a lot. Hello, he said, I joined late, so I only read 10 pages in Planet of the Apes, but it's an old edition and the font is very small. It's a novella. I want to read Jen McKinley's summer reading next. Ooh, I hope you enjoy that. I'm glad you're here. I know sometimes the older editions of books, they definitely have that very small font sometimes, and it's interesting to see the difference between recent books and not. Zena says, yes, I've never read anything from Heather Blake before. I'm trying to get into more paranormal cozies. I hope you like them. I know for me, I thought the Nightmare Arizona mystery series is what really did it for me. I really like... Why am I blanking so hard right now? I'm trying to think. Oh, I started the Sugar Shack Witch mystery series, and that's been really wonderful. I'm 2 books into that. I know I've read some other ones, but my brain is just... I'm definitely a morning person, so sometimes at night if I'm like talking to people, I completely forget what I'm like talking about mid-sentence. Jennifer says that Angela, that is an excellent series. Hope you enjoy. And he said, honestly, didn't get so much read as my cats are so demanding in the morning. I'm late, so probably you already talked about this before, but I hope Boaz is feeling better. He is. Thank you for asking. He is. Do you want to say hi? Looks like you're not sleeping anymore. Let me say hi, Mr. Bo? Here we go. We got him on a new food from the vet, and that has been doing absolute wonders for his stomach. So he's been feeling a lot better. I'd say he's like 85-90% there. We have another like checkup with the vet next week that will get you all checked up again, make sure everything's going well. But yeah, he is a sleepy puppy at the moment, but there you go, buddy. Oh, yes, I know. But he is feeling better. Thank you for asking. So, yes, and thank you guys for understanding with the reschedule last week. I just was like, I can't do this. I was like, I have to take him to the vet. And I was so stressed out anyways, even if I could have made it back in time to do them. I don't think I would have been a very good sprint host because I would have been stressed out pretty badly. Christy says, hi, puppy. He's absolutely adorable. Thank you. Said, yay, hi, Boaz. Sending you so much kisses and belly rubs. Thank you. I'll make sure I give him some extra ones. He's even got special hydrolyzed protein TREATSs from the vet. So we can have some of those still because we had to take him off everything else until we get him, it's like food sensitivities and stuff under control. Jill says, hi, Boaz. And April said his little teeth. I know. My mom calls him Sabretooth when his little underbite and like fangs stick up. What do you guys think for Halloween? I'm already brainstorming costumes for him because I definitely want to dress him up. But I was thinking he would make a really cute Dracula because of his little fangs. I thought that would be really cute. So I kind of want to dress him up as Dracula. I don't know. Chrissy said sending him the head pets and belly rubs. Thank you, Chrissy. And Princess Peach said he's so cute. Both my babies have their thunder shirts on because of fireworks and they are passed out asleep. Yeah, it's rough. Yeah, we're definitely going to be home with him 4th of July, so he's not... I don't remember how... I'm trying to remember last year how loud the fireworks were, but I don't want him to be alone for that. So we're going to do that and just, chill. Oh, that's right. I usually give him like a little melatonin, you know what, to help him if he's really stressed out, but I can't give that to him right now because we're doing the special diet. So we'll just have to give him extra cuddles and hope we can chill him out with that. But maybe I'll consider a thunder shirt. He does really like to, we have a really thick blanket. It's not a weighted blanket technically, but it's very heavy for a blanket, and he likes to cozy up under that. And I find it calming, actually, myself, so I think he does too. Molly says, oh, Boaz is such a gorgeous cutie. I read 18 pages. It's getting so good. Yay! I'm so glad you're enjoying it, and thank you. Chrissy says, yes, that would be adorable. April says, yes, I love that. We're talking about you being a Count Dracula. What do you think? It's like, I have no idea what that is. But you would be adorable. Adorable. And at least from my experience, we've dressed up Nicole before, but she'll wear the costume, but she doesn't like anything on her head. And the Count Dracula costumes I was looking at wouldn't have anything on his head. It would just be like a little, like, kind of cape, cowl. Are you trying to move this here? Is that what you're trying to do? Count Boaz would be really cute. I think so. I think it would be super cute. Angela said, what is the Haunted Arizona series? I like finding stuff set in my state. So it's called the Nightmare Arizona Mystery Series. It's by Beth Dolgner, Dolgner. And I love it. I've read the first 4 books so far. I love it too because I'm an Arizonian and it's just really fun. And it's set in like a fictional mining town. I don't know. I really like it. Mr. Bo. Here we go. Molly says, Boaz the Dracula. I think it'd be so cute. Yeah. Jennifer said the 4th is so hard on fur babies. Right? I think, is it the 4th of July and New Year's are like the 2 worst days of the year for dogs and cats getting out and like escaping from like their homes and stuff because they get freaked out and they run, and it's so hard. Or like those, yeah, true. April said my hound dog has out himself in the corner because I only gave him 1 bite of my sausage. That'll show me. Yes, I'm making the cinnamon like rolls, and he's just looking up at me with his eyes, and of course he's got the really big eyes, and he's just looking up at me, and I'm like, I can't give you a cinnamon roll, okay? I can't give you a cinnamon roll, mister. Like, even if you weren't having, some stomach issues that we were working through, I can't give you a cinnamon roll. At least he got 1 bite of the sausage. But poor doggy. They always look at you like, you're neglecting them or just like being the most awful person to them. And it's like, You just ate 10 minutes ago. I really... Oop. Bowie. Come on, buddy. There you go. But yeah, they do the puppy dog face when they want the food is... It's hard to ignore. It really is. I think the hardest thing has been peanut butter because he really enjoys peanut butter and Chewies. But hopefully, with a little bit of time, we'll be able to slowly introduce the Chewies back and all that. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I am going to go ahead and start us off for our last sprint. I think we're going to do 45 minutes. And yeah, happy reading, everybody. We will catch up in a little bit. Hi guys, how was that last sprint for you? I made really good progress. I got like another 25% or so of my thriller. Mr. Boaz, sit. Come on, sit. Good boy. Of my book read, and it's going really well. I'm really enjoying the writer's retreat. But how was that last sprint for you? I know Jill said she had to switch tablets. Happens. I feel like technology just. I always forget to charge my headphones and things like that. That's like my worst thing. It's not charging my headphones and then being like, whoops. But how is that one for you? I mostly just spent this one giving this fella a belly rub and reading the writer's retreat with my other hand. Yes, I am talking about you, mister. I know. So, I think I'm definitely going to turn in after this because I am getting quite tired. I can't believe it's Wednesday. Coffee, cookies, and books that I made great progress tonight. Page 233, so probably about 70% through. That's amazing. I'm so glad you made some wonderful progress tonight. Kat said, I got to 42%. Thank you, and Boaz, for the sprints. Have a great night, everyone. He says thank you. You're happy to run sprints, Bo? Glad you can make it. Have a great night, Kat. Chrissy said, I read another 2 chapters, and man, it's getting good. And I'm not a huge blueberry fan, but the cake Lindsay made sounded yummy. It did. Oh, so good. I wanted all the blueberry recipes in that book. Yvonne said, I'm really enjoying Vera Wong book. I may be up the rest of the night to finish it. Oh, I'm so glad you're enjoying it. I'm so excited to pick it up from the library. I got to figure out how to read that for Summerween because that'll be my next vlog, and I got to read that. Christy said, I'm on vacation from work, so this made a great night. Oh, I'm so glad, Christy. I hope you have a wonderful vacation from work, and I'm glad this helped you have a good night. He said, yes, thanks for the great sprints. Have a good night. You too. Thank you so much for being here. And he said, I added 5% of progress into I Who Have Never Known Men. Not that much. Hey, every little bit counts. Sometimes I feel like I don't read that much in a day, especially with like audio, but then I'll go back and look at how much I've actually read for that day, even if it's just 5 minutes here or 10 minutes there. And it really adds up. Molly said, I read about 15 pages as I am also tired. Good night to Boaz and you. Thank you for the sprints. Thank you for being here, Molly. We're so glad to have the sprints tonight. And you guys definitely helped me get so much more done with the writing and some fun baking and some cuddles with this fella. Yes. Chrissy said, thank you. It's only for 6 days, but I'm going to spend it with my books, which sounds amazing. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Is it like a little staycation? I think staycations are really underrated. Just chilling at home, catch up on things that you don't normally get around to, like the project you keep putting off or the craft you want to do or whatever it is. Jill said, have a good night. I read another 28 pages. This book is so good. That's wonderful, Jill. So happy you're enjoying it, and you have a good night as well. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. We've had such a good time. Chrissy said, absolutely, staycation was a must. I'm so glad. That's wonderful. Yeah, I think staycations are amazing. Or even, like, occasionally I'll try to take, like, a 3-day weekend little staycation and just take that extra time to really just catch up on stuff in the house and, watch that movie I've been wanting to watch and read that book, and it's so fun. Jennifer said, thank you for the sprints. Got 3% more in. Good night, everyone. Good night, Jennifer. Simone said, thank you, Amy. You helped me get over a slump. I'm so glad Boaz is feeling better too. Thank you. Good night, all. Good night, Simone. Yes, and thank you. I'm so glad you got over a slump too. That's awesome. Slumps are the worst. Carmen says, thank you, Amy. Have a great night, everyone. You too, Carmen. Thank you for being here. Yeah, thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out. I will update you guys in the future on if you're a free member on Patreon, I post on there as well, but also the channel posts on YouTube. I also show any upcoming sprints. So I will keep you guys posted with that. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. And I hope I'll see you guys soon. And stay tuned. My next video is going to be an ARC reading vlog. So that should hopefully be up this weekend. Chrissy says, thank you, Amy and Boaz, for the vibes and good reads. Anytime, Chrissy. Enjoy your staycation. That sounds so wonderful. And thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful night. I'll talk to you guys soon.